second half. I wonder if you're ever going to catch up.
Of course. The whole time, we was just telling ourselves we got the willpower and we got the edge. They beat us all the time, and we really needed this win.
How does it feel finally get them in that streak against them?
It's the greatest feeling ever, especially being from Philly, and it was just the greatest one ever to me and to my team. And man, we just can't say. It was a great game. They fought hard, and we just wanted it better. We just wanted it more.
Ron, how much maturing did you see Tyreek doing out there? I mean, just in the second half, the way he seemed to really gain confidence and took on the challenge there at big time.
We worked out every day, hard, strong against each other. So coming out, they was pressuring, they was bigger and physical. So it was kind of like a little difficult, to get in the hole, how we wanted to at first until, we spread the floor out more and it gave us more confidence to drive. But Tyreek hit big shots and made some big plays for us.
Ramon, you had a stretch there where you scored 9 straight points. How would you describe how you were feeling there in the second half?
I just feeling like, I was open and my teammates, passed the ball at the right time. So we practice that every day. Pass to the open guy when he open. And if you feel confident, shoot the ball. My teammates had confidence. We passed the ball to me. I just had confidence shooting.
Steve, they're awfully big on the front line, and when Jarrell fouled out, it was you against all their guys. What was that like in there? They were throwing the ball inside just about every time.
Yeah, it was just a matter of battling, trying to be the stronger guy. I work out every day against guys that Jermaine Davis is 6'10", Carter Hunt 6'10", Wright 6'9", so it's really nothing new to see. It's just different guys. So, it was definitely a battle, but
you guys talked about the 10 straight losses that you guys had coming to the game.
Definitely. The whole time in practice. That's all we was talking about. We lost to them, and Coach G was telling me that I only got one more chance to beat them. That's my last time playing them. Last year I had a concussion. And I had to watch from my room on the laptop, and it was hard. So I know, and then I was just explaining to him, like, I only got one more chance to beat them. I really want to beat them. If there's any team, I want to beat them.
Tyreek, were you surprised at how open you were on that cut?
Yeah, a little bit. I thought in my mind, I kept thinking I was going to miss it. That's how wide open I was. Glad that got over real quick.
Is that how Coach drew it up?
Yeah, that's exactly how he drew. I didn't think I was going to be that wide open, though. The whole game, the whole defense was there pretty much. I was pretty much surprised.
When you were playing against your old high school teammate, did he know he didn't know what you were going to do, or what was going on?
We both just competitive. That's how he's been since I knew him, and he knows that's how I've been. So it wasn't like no game plan tonight. It was just competitive.
Tyreek, what's the significance of this win, having had the long losing streak against Villanova? What's it mean to you?
Everything, especially because since I've been here, we had them up pretty much the whole game, the last 2 years, especially last year. Everybody know we lost it at the end. I think, besides the 9 or 10 years that we had a losing streak, it was very important just to get this one win, crack that losing streak, and make everybody forget about the last 2 years.
Tyreek, your shots weren't going in the first 3.5 games. Does it ever bother you? You just figure eventually it's going to go?
Not really. I keep it in my head. Eventually he's going to hit one. And Ramon kept talking to me the whole game. Then at halftime, my high school coach Carl came over and told me my elbow was sticking out. Allie told me the same thing. So I took that to the head. And after that, I hit 3 straight. So.
Tyreek, can you just talk about that last play in regulation? Were you thinking you were going to shoot it the whole time? Were you thinking you were going to pass it?
Nah, I was actually looking to pass it, but then I looked at the clock and I just said, just shoot it. I figured I knew we wasn't going to draw him to play because they were switching the whole game. He just said, keep taking them, find an open guy. But I knew we needed a 3, so I just shot it.
Did you guys have to look up the scoreboard when Pinkston drove to the net there at the end? Did you
double
check you're up 3?
We knew he was up 3. I was kind of surprised they took the layup. That was the last thing I thought he was going to do.
Well, you talk a lot about defense over the year, what it means. So how important and what does it mean to you to get the stops to get the chance to win the game at the end?
It mean everything. We preached defense, and it was one play in particular that I told the whole team, we get this stop, we're going to win the game. And that was when we was down, I think it was 73-74. We was down 1 or something like that. And I told everybody on the bench, I said, listen, we get this stop, we gonna win the game for sure. Cause the whole game, you know, we had confidence of going to the hole on the offensive end, so we really don't stress that much on offense. It's really our defense. When our defense is lacking, then LaSalle was lacking. So I just told him, like, listen, we get this stop, we're gonna win the game. And then Coach G drew up a great play, and then we got another stop. We won.
Tyreek, this kind of game is probably played out on the playgrounds a lot. We don't get the chance to see it, but all these people and everything saw today. Can you just talk about what this game was like with all these Philly guys and another Big Five Classic?
I think it's just a Big Five game. I think that's how every Big Five game is going to be, especially because most of the Big Five teams got a lot of people from Philly on their team. So I think like every time a Big Five game is being played, it's going to be a packed house. Everybody in everybody's neighborhood is going to be at the game, all the former coaches or whatever. It's always going to be packed.
Ramon, can you talk a little bit about, you had 5 steals today. Can you talk a little bit about, you know, what you were doing and how that kind of developed?
Just being aggressive. When we played Central Connecticut, the size of the team was kind of lacking in defense, and then Coach Pat was just talking to all of us, and he brought our guards in, and he was like, listen, because our big guys was doing well, he's like, listen, we got to get stops, we got to stop people. And he just told me to just get back to my old self, like last year, pressure 94 feet, making people uncomfortable. And that's why I just go in there every time on defense and look to make somebody uncomfortable.
Anything else for the players? All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Great.